Hey everyone, Mrs. Diamond here. Welcome to this 2020-21 start of the new school year. As you all know, we are going to be remote until at least November. Could be longer, and we kind of have to wait and see. This is the body sculpting class. I'm really excited to have this class come back. It was gone for many years, and a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, I believe, it came back for 1 year. I only had one section of it with like 10 kids, and they all really loved it. And then it just didn't come back, and now here we are again. We have it again. Unfortunately, we aren't in school, and this is, a class that is supposed to be in the weight room, learning about the human body, muscles, machines, workouts, um, and how to really, progress our bodies to benefit us and our health. So, having said that, it might be a little difficult at the start of this new year to really do all of the things and all the aspects of this course. However, I'm going to try my best to make it the best it can be while we are all, working remotely and learning remotely. Having said that, in order for me to get this class and make it the best it can be, I really need your help with it. There is a Google form that I put onto Schoology that I really need you guys to answer the questions to. It asks random questions about, is your goal for the class? Why did you choose the class? Um, and also asking some specifics about if you have any equipment at home. Like, do you guys have weights? Do you have anything? Even if it's jump ropes or whatever, you can add in kind of what you guys have to help me help you. Um, One of the most important things I really want you guys to do is look at your syllabus. Your syllabus will have a lot of information on there pertaining to the course. Some of the information on there might not really be relevant right now because we are not in school, but I still want you to read and look through it. Uh, Also, talking more about the grading framework. The grading framework for this beginning of the school year is very different than what you guys might be used to in the past. I think it used to be, 30% minor assessment, 30% major assessment. We had classwork, homework, all that stuff. It's actually just going to be minor assessments. Every assignment or assessment that I give you is going to be labeled as a minor assessment. So, again, it is in the syllabus. Take a look at that. Your first assignment for my class will be the course agreement form that is pretty much looking at the syllabus, showing your parent or guardian the syllabus, going through it with them, and then there's going to be like a little form there asking, your name and checking off that you agree and that you read the syllabus. It's also going to have another little check area for your parent or guardian as well. So if you check both of them off and you submit that to me, that tells me that you and your parent or guardian look through it and that you've read it and you agree with the syllabus. So that is your first assignment. So make sure you take a look at that. I'm a pretty organized person. Everything on Schoology, you will see there will be folders for each week with assignments, whether it's assignment 1, 2, 3, whatever it is for that day. Keep in mind that this course is an A-B scheduled course, so that means I see you every other day. For those of you who are upperclassmen, you may have already been aware of this. But for the new upcoming ninth graders, just note that on Schoology, it might say, let's say, 5A or 7A. That means that you're in my fifth period A-day class, or for 7A, you're in my seventh period A-day class. If it says like 5B, that means you're in my fifth period B day class. So if we were in school, I would see you every other day and you would have assignments or we would do certain things every other day. And on the opposite day, you would go to a different class. So it's going to be almost exactly like that, but in virtual form, where every other day you would go on to Schoology and do work for my class. And on the opposite day, you would do work for the other class that you have. So to make it a little easier for you guys, I also put an A/B calendar up on Schoology. So let's say you get confused or you forget. If you have me on A day and you don't remember if it's an A day or a B day, you can just go on there and double check. But I will also have the assignments listed with the week, with the day, the date there as well. So you can always just check the date and see if it's on there. If it's not on there, I probably have you on the opposite day. Okay, so I'm trying to make it as user friendly for you guys and make it as easy as possible for you guys to get the information. Um, just little icebreaker things, since it's kind of weird not having you guys in class, not seeing you guys as I'm talking. I'm literally staring at a computer, looking at myself. It's a little awkward, but here we are. So just three things about me that maybe you don't know. The first thing is I was born in another country. I was born in Israel. I moved to the States when I was really young. I was about a year and a half old, and lived in Minnesota for a while, which is, I know who lives in Minnesota, right? Kind of weird. But I moved to Philly when I was 9 years old, and I was raised in Philly. Went to Philadelphia public high schools, schools throughout elementary, middle, high school, and then went to graduated from Temple University as my undergrad. I actually was it's crazy. I student taught at Ben Salem and got a job right after college, and I have been at Ben Salem High School ever since. And this is my 10th year here at Ben Salem. So it's a crazy start to my 10th year teaching, but here we are. Another thing is I have two kids. I have a 2.5-year-old little girl. Her name is Remy. And I have a 3-month little baby, and her name is Addison. So that's really cool. And it's going to be interesting to maneuver our remote learning and teaching with two kids running around. And the last little fact about me is that I have a lot of sneakers. You might have been able to recognize that if we were in school, and for those of you who might already know me, you might know that I have over like 100 pairs of sneakers. Definitely used to be a lot more in the past, but as you get older, things cost money and you got to prioritize. So yeah, those are my three little facts for you guys. I really want to get to know you guys more, and it might be a lot more difficult virtually, but my hope is that, you are able to join my Zoom meetings that I'm going to be having. So let me talk about that for a little bit. Every single day, I will have a morning Zoom and an afternoon Zoom where you guys can join to ask me any questions that you have. So if there was an assignment or assessment that you were confused about, if you have a concern that you want to talk to me about, I'm always going to be available every single day in the morning and afternoon, and you can find the time and schedule on Schoology that I will be putting up there, if it's not there already. What I was hoping to do, though, in addition to that, is I was hoping that next week I can actually put up like an individual Zoom. I have 2 sections of this class, and I have a bunch of other courses that I teach, and I thought, why not kind of do a 20-minute mini Zoom for each individual class that I have, so that we can put faces to names. I can't make you guys join. I can't make you go on there. And if you do go on there, I also can't make you show your video and show your face. But if you are comfortable in trying it, I thought that it would be a really cool idea to all go on in the beginning of the year, see each other, see who's in our class, meet each other kind of face to face, and be able to have a little convo about the school year and who we are. So look for that information as well. But going back on the daily Zooms that I'm going to have, these are going to be like the office hours. For those of you who are not in 9th grade, who were here in the spring, a lot of teachers held office hours daily for kids for questions and things like that. So kind of like live support sessions. So if you see on Schoology, if it says office hours or live support sessions, anything along those terms, those words, that's what you want to click on to see my daily Zoom times for you guys to hop in and out if you have any questions. That doesn't mean that if you log in that you have to stay for the entire hour. You can kind of just log in, ask your question, and move on, and get your work done, whatever you need to do. I really hope that you guys chose this class so that you can get a little bit more progression in yourself, whether that be mental, physical, emotional. If you have a goal in mind that you're really interested on, I'm really hoping that we can, succeed in getting you closer to that goal. This course is a physical course, and we will be working out in some way, shape, and form. And I hope that you guys are excited for it because I sure am. I'm really looking forward to the school year. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns via, messaging through Schoology or emailing me. So we will talk soon, and have a good start to your new year.